Regulators! Mount up!
Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, I had the privilege to watch the whole Charleston White interview with Cam Newton, and I want to highlight some things. I think I'm going to do like a part 2, 3, and 4 to this because there was a lot of hidden gems in this interview that I like to share. Go on ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And with that being said, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
Whatever problem that you have, you're going to deal with that problem right then where it presents itself.
There's no way that 30 can be the new 20. You have to think backwards.
But you take it out of context.
No, I'm not. What's in a man's heart come out his mouth. If you say 40 is the new 30, you don't. So that means you're a 40-year-old, you still looking 30?
Nah, bro.
What are you saying then?
But I remember that song, 30 is the new 20, yeah, I'm so hot, yeah. He's
still rapping about dope in his songs now. That song cool, God is.
But there, just like a lot of things been taken out of context, it was more or less like, yo, even though I'm older, I'm still able to, live a life that...
Not like a 30-year-old. That's the problem with the black man. He won't grow up. He won't grow up. He still...
Not only that, but is it also safe to say that that's the problem with the black woman too? A large number of black men, a large number of black women, they don't want to grow up. Look at the behavior. Look at how they live. Look at how they move. If you sit back and you listen, and this is why it pays to listen when most people are talking, because you can depict all of that. You can see all of that. You can hear all of that. Observe and report. I'm observing an individual's behavior. I'm observing an individual's movement. I'm listening to what this person is saying. So nothing can really be taken out of context. Only certain things can be taken out of context if a person isn't listening.
You want to be 40 and live like you're 30. What's wrong with being 40 and living like you're 40? Mm-hmm. Why you still want to live younger? The goal is to grow old, not get younger. Mm-hmm. So the goal ain't to keep all my black hair. The goal ain't to go and put a whole bunch of pretty white new teeth in my mouth the older I get. I'm going to lose a side tooth. It's okay. I'm getting old. Nigga, I'm going to get a bald spot. It's okay. I ain't got to go get the man weed. So that's what's happening, homie. We shaming old. So that's why the old niggas saying, oh, look at you, old nigga. Because we shame to be old. So our kids shame the old. Ain't nothing wrong with 40 being 40, my nigga.
Yeah.
And the children, they watch, they mock what our elders do. You see, that's why it pays to be careful of what you do and say in front of your children, because they watching, they're picking up on things. You have children that have picked up their mama and daddy's old habits. They've adopted those habits. And look how they're functioning today as an adult. Talk back.
But what got you onto this activism in the community?
Because I had people who poured into me when I was a fool. So before I got out the juvenile system, I wasn't exposed to gangs.
Yes, sir.
I grew up in an upper middle class neighborhood with white kids from the 3rd grade. I don't know nothing about the hood shit. Nigga, I used to go to my Aunt B them house and see them nigga with the blue flags. And then I saw that shit on colors, on TV. I didn't know what that shit was until I went into the juvenile system. So when I got into the juvenile system, you see rolling 60 Crips, you see rolling 30 Crips, you got Altadena Block Crips, you got original Swamp Compton Crips, you got Fire Deuce Hoover Crips, you got GDs, you got Black Gangster Disciples, you got Spanish gangs, so you got all these different gangs. And it ain't no football team. And I'm gonna be here for the next 4 to 7 years. Get in where you fit in.
Correct.
Because this is the boy sport in here. So nigga, I joined the game. And when I got introduced to it, coming from and I want to say this to all the mamas, coming from a single parent home with just mama in the house, never been spanked by a man, never been disciplined by a man, never had a hug from a man, never been kicked in the ass by a man. When I got introduced to the game, it was everything I was looking for.
And a lot of individuals experience that. Now, let's take that same effect of what he just said, and let's flip it a bit. Let's tweak it a little bit to how a large number of women behave. And we use those same talking points that he just used. We take those same talking points and we tweak it, and you see why a large number of women behave the way they behave. Because it all comes back down to history. It all comes back down to your childhood. It all comes back to where you were at growing up. What did you see? What was done to you? What were you around? And now we see the behaviors, and now we call this thing out. And most don't like it when you call this thing out because they know what you're saying is the truth, is right, but a large number of individuals have so much conviction that they don't want to admit, so much deep-rooted things that they don't want to admit it. They don't want to come to terms with reality because they like things being the way that they are because they don't want to face it. As long as it's like here, I ain't got to face my past. But when you put me in a position where I have to face my past, I have to confront it, I have to receive it, I have to see it, I have to go back and relive it in order to correct some things, hell no, that's too much. There's too much hurt, there's too much pain, there's too much anger for me to go back and tear off the layers of my past.
Nigga, I got an uncle in the gang, I got a big homie, I got a nigga playing OG just like the daddy, I got brothers.
These are your male figures.
There you go, and they ain't number 2-3 years older than me.
Yes, sir.
It's like the nigga in the 9th grade looking up to the senior. It's like the nigga in the 8th grade looking up to the 11th grader. He like a big homie, he like daddy. It's like a nigga in the 6th grade looking up to the nigga just got in college. He's still a kid too. But the 6th grade nigga don't know this.
Correct.
These the big homies now, nigga. These the daddies, these the uncles. And nigga, I fit right in, and I became the little homie everybody loved. And I worked my way up the rankings. Showing out for the nigga. I just want to be accepted, nigga, so I'm gonna do what these niggas won't do. I'm the little nigga all the big homies love. So yeah, nigga, so but it's people like me that's sitting back coming to work every day looking at this little nigga, reading books. Looking at him, his test scores, seeing he's smart, he got potential. His mama coming to see him. He making phone calls, he getting mail, he getting cards, he getting letters. Man, this little boy playing. These other kids ain't getting none of this. So you got workers who sitting back looking at the dynamics of all these kids they work with. And it's their job to say, man, why y'all hanging together? Y'all don't fit together. So it was the workers who was seeing the good in me. I ain't seeing the good in me because I'm playing bad. They seeing past the act.
And that's what it comes down to. A large number of these women to be going on these podcast shows, saying the things that they be saying, making these TikTok videos, it's all an act. Because if you look into them deeply, you'll see a hurt, broken woman, a smart, intelligent woman, a woman that if she changed her mindset, her beauty will show in more ways than one. These are things that I see. So when I'm listening to a large number of these women behave the way they behave, make these TikTok videos, going on these podcast shows, saying the things that they say, I'm sitting there like, why are you putting on an act? When I look at cats like Shira Seven, Cheyenne Bryant, and a few other these women, I see why you putting on an act. I didn't get it at first, but I see why you putting on the act. Why not just be your real, authentic self in the beginning? But no, they want the attention. They love the attention. You have a large number of individuals out there that are attention seekers. And they would cross the line and raise the bar on attention and take it as far as it allows them to.
It's a facade. That's just a facade. Homie, I'm playing. Nigga, I ain't do none of this shit. That's why I'm so easy to quit when I got my senses. So it's some niggas get stuck playing that because they don't have no app.
You said something though, and I want you to say it.
Nigga, I got an app. I'm smart. Yeah. Nigga, I can pass my GED. I can take college courses. Nigga, I can go before the parole board and look at all these white people out and talk. There's a lot of niggas can't. Yeah. I hadn't really had no trauma, homie, that I thought at the time. Other than the fact that my daddy wasn't there. That alone is trauma. Mm-hmm. That alone is traumatizing. Yes, on top of the fact that your mother is there and she's not there, that's even more traumatizing. On top of the fact that you're having surgeries where you're being put to sleep, which is hindering some brain functions, right? So,
and I'm gonna end it with this by saying, now you see why a large number of men and women behave the way they behave. Not having their fathers in their lives, not having their mothers in their lives, especially our daughters that grow up to be these amazing, beautiful women. No matter about the lifestyle you choose, you're still beautiful and amazing in your own way. But it just goes to show how a woman functions when she has her father in a home versus when her father is not in the home, the type of choices and decisions that she makes. And if you flip the goalpost, because it's a two-edged sword. Go on ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's your boy Big Truck, and I'm gone. Stay tuned for the next show. 1.